It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Let's get out of here. Aye.
Hey everybody, it's Aaron from Got a Minute. We just had a video talking about the Strong's Hebrew Concordance number H2330, and we've connected that with tying a knot as well as a riddle. And I had 3 people comment on my video, and that was Gary Duck Weiler 8945 Delta with a period, Core Ben Taylor 7825, saying the same thing. They were saying the Strong's Greek number is 2330. And what does that mean? So Strong's Greek 2330, that means summer. So you tie these two together, and we've got a connection with the season of summer. We've got the connection with tying a knot and a riddle. But where do we find this summer word in the New Testament? We find this in the parable of the fig tree. That's quite amazing. How many times is it used in the New Testament? Well, this word is only used 3 times in the New Testament. How many times is it used in the Old Testament? It's used 4 times. So that's a total of 7 times. Again, as I was doing in my video yesterday, I was separating the 23 and the 30. So there's a gap of 7 increments between 23 and 30. And this number in the Bible is used 7 times. 4 in the Old Testament, 3 in the New Testament. We've got something that points to the summer season. It seems to point to, well, this is just an extra. Like I said, icing on the cake. We're not picking a season off of Strong's Concordance number, but it's a really cool additional thing. In addition to that, Ezekiel 17 verse 2, what is the context? What does it say? It says, "Son of man, pose a riddle and speak a parable to the house of Israel." But isn't that what Jesus did in his ministry? We can go to many parables in the New Testament. We don't need to do that right now, but many of them, they're asking him, "Lord, tell us the parable, and can you please explain it to us?" So these parables were basically riddles. So we have this riddle in the Samson story. We have a Samson riddle, and we have parables in the New Testament spoken of by the Son of Man. And if we read specifically one verse here, the parable of the fig tree is found in Matthew 24, right around 32. We also have it in Mark 13, verse 28, but I'll read it from Luke 21, verse 30. When they are already budding, you see and know for yourselves that summer is now near. It goes on to talk about, "Watch therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." So what are the odds of these numbers kind of connecting to bring us to a bit of a theme here? So we've got, again, H2330, 23 representing the potential year of our escape, and 30 potentially representing the second coming. We have G2330, again, potentially representing the year of the rapture and the second coming. It's talking about summer being near, and everybody's just been we've all been fixated on this whole parable of the fig tree theme. And could it be actually telling us the actual summer season now? And also, the book of Judges was in the summertime. In Judges 15, right after the parable of Samson, it says, "After a while, in the time of wheat harvest." So we all know that would be in the summertime. That's when he ties the 300 foxtails together, and in the standing grain. And so, what are the odds of these 2 numbers giving us a potential answer to a riddle, to a parable, to basically a double riddle from the Old Testament and the New Testament? What are the odds of this? Well, how many Strong's Hebrew numbers do we have? We have around 8,674. So just having that number in the Old Testament is 1 in 9,000 chance, give or take, but 1 in 8,674. Well, the Strong's Greek, there's 5,624. So that's 1 in that. So what you need to do now is multiply those 2 numbers. And so the odds of these 2 numbers giving us an answer for the potential season of the rapture if we're going to use these numbers and use these connections, would be 48,782,576. So basically, 1 in 50 million chance that you would get this kind of a number connection. Now, as you guys know, I'm speculating, and Strong's numbers are, you don't want to get too crazy into them. We want to get some biblical basics here. But this is a super fun thing that I couldn't ignore. 3 people noticed it, and I thought, you know what, I've got to mention this. This is actually pretty cool. So again, I think these numbers are suggesting a summer rapture. Hopefully it's 2023. This is just what we do as we search for the clues here. So be sure to check out a lot of my recent videos, a lot of interesting content in there, and I've got a really fun one coming probably tomorrow on King David and how this all lines up and how this looks like yet another bow on the puzzle piece here for a 2030 second coming and hopefully a very soon rapture this season. Take it easy, one day closer, see you in the clouds, and thank you everybody for all your love and your support. Take it easy.